Hi, my name is Cindy Rice, and on behalf of the Georgia Department of Agriculture and the UGA College of Veterinary Medicine, I want to thank you for volunteering to serve as an ambassador at our first ever baby barn. This training video will provide you a brief overview of the baby barn, as well as explain the important role that you will be playing as one of our volunteers. The baby barn is an extension of the Georgia Grown building and will highlight our state's food animal industries. Our goal for the baby barn is to educate the public while providing them with the memorable experience of seeing a live birth. In the barn, there will be 4 main areas where our volunteers will serve. The first is a pig nursery that will feature sows with their piglets. Next is the dairy cow maternity ward. This will be where our cows will lounge prior to going into labor. In the center of the barn will be the delivery pen. Our goal is to feature 1 calf delivery per day. Prior to labor, each cow will be moved from the maternity ward into the center arena so that they can become comfortable in their surroundings. There will also be a calf nursery where the newborn calves will be. Don't worry, you won't be responsible for the birthing side of things. We will have veterinarians on site that will take care of that. However, we will be relying on you to use your communication skills to help make this a positive educational experience for the visitors coming through the barn. We will also need your help to ensure animal safety, safety of the public coming through, as well as helping us take care of the animals that are staying in the barn. Please arrive early and be prepared. You will need to check in 15 minutes before your shift at the volunteer check-in area. This will be located in the southwest corner adjacent to the maternity ward. There you will meet the on-site leader for your shift, who will provide a brief orientation, your ambassador t-shirt, and your volunteer location assignment. When you arrive, please be sure that you are wearing a nice pair of jeans or khakis and closed-toed shoes that are not only comfortable since you'll be on your feet for most of the day, but easily cleanable as you'll be going in and out of areas with the animals. Also, please help us ensure that the animals always have plenty of feed and fresh water. Also, if they happen to kick any shavings out of the stall or any water is spilled, please help us clean it up quickly. Whenever you are providing food and water to an animal or helping clean out a stall or sow birthing pen, work as a team. This allows one person to keep an eye on the animal while the other person is providing care for that animal. If you don't have a second person at your volunteer station, then please reach out to your leader or a staff member for help. Please don't let any members of the general public put their arms or legs through the stall bars. This is both for biosecurity and safety reasons. There will actually be a small fence around most of the stall areas to help us enforce this. This in-between area between the fence and the stalls is called the moat area, and that is actually where most of our volunteers will be serving as they interact with the general public. Before and after you touch an animal, either wash your hands or use one of the many hand sanitizer stations available. Members of the general public are required to do the same. Visitors should be reminded to wash their hands often, as germs can be transmitted even without touching an animal directly. This is for the safety of both visitors and animals. If at any time you need assistance or think something may be wrong with an animal, please speak up and let your adult leader or a nearby staff member know so that they can alert the appropriate people. As a volunteer, you will be serving as an educational ambassador in the baby barn. People who come through there are going to be from all walks of life with all different types of backgrounds, and their knowledge will really range on what they know about animals and the animal industry. Questions you get may range from what kind of cow is that to why is that pig in a stall. That is why we have provided you with a frequently asked questions packet that we really need you to take the time to go through. We want you to be able to answer the general public's questions with confidence and help give them a better understanding of the animal industry in Georgia. If you are volunteering as part of a club or group, then we highly recommend that you meet together to do some role playing. This will help prepare you for the fair and will aid in your comfort level with answering questions. If you don't know the answer to a question, please don't make one up. Instead, direct that person to the staff member or veterinarian on site. Also, please remember that these are production animals. The cows will go back to the dairy and produce milk, the calves will go back to the dairy to be raised, and the pigs will be raised for consumption. There may be individuals there who strongly disagree with the use of animals for production purposes. Please do not engage in any arguments or debates about the ownership and production of animals for food. Your job is to provide basic educational facts. If someone does persist and wants to engage in a debate, please explain to them that you are simply a volunteer and direct them to the nearest staff member or veterinarian on site. And finally, have a good time. You chose to volunteer because you obviously enjoy agriculture in Georgia and being around animals. Let that show. Smile, be polite, and let people share your excitement for what's going on in the baby barn. Thank you so much for volunteering, and we'll see you at the Georgia National Fair.